Welcome back everyone to Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 in flat mode. If you do enjoy the content, please remember to like and subscribe for more videos in the future. We are going to start out with the minigame Salon, Roxy, Repair. This is going to be exactly like the other Salon games, but this is the final one in the main game. You can see we have Shattered Roxy. Immediately turn to your right and there's a coin hidden here by the makeup. Shattered Roxy is by far the most demanding of all of the characters for her attention. As you can see, we also have a walkie-talkie. This walkie-talkie can be used to calm Roxy down when she gets upset that you're not looking at her. You can push the button on the walkie-talkie and it will help to calm her. And again, we're going to continue just like we have before, following the instructions given on the computer screen with the makeup and accessories for Roxy. You can also, at this point, get the trophy that we talked about way back in the beginning, where you paint each character in the Salon games with green makeup. Once you get Shattered Roxy in fully green makeup, you should get the trophy called It's Not Easy.
Everyone wants. Pay attention. You are the best. You are the best. Look at me. You are the best. Pay attention to me. You are in this. Don't worry. Pay attention to me. Pay attention. Everyone wants. You are smart. Everyone wants. You are smart. Beauty is forever. Look at me. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves me. Everyone wants. Pay attention. Everyone wants. You are.
This is our first minigame inside of the Pizzaplex without our mask on. If you remember in the last video, we took our mask off and got to see the Pizzaplex in the way that it actually is. So when we choose levels of minigames in the destroyed Pizzaplex, those minigames are also going to be destroyed, as we can see here with the Shattered Roxy. When we choose minigames where we have the mask on, we see the pretty Pizzaplex that everyone would want to go to. So, just as a little bit of information, things will look in quite a bit of disarray when we choose to play minigames inside of the destroyed Pizzaplex.
You are the best. Everyone look at me. Look at me. You are the best. Don't worry. Pay attention. Beauty is forever. Everyone wants to me. You are. Look at me. You are the best. Look at me. Everyone loves you. You are the best. Look at me. You are the best. Attention to me. Just give me that mask and get out. The mask.
Roxy has now asked for the mask that she wears in Security Breach Ruin.
The mask.
When we give her that mask, we will earn the trophy called Nobody Likes a Loser.
Where could he
And with
be
that,
hiding?
we've completed this minigame and we can collect our prize. Of course, it's Shattered Roxy. Our next minigame inside of the ruined Pizzaplex is Arts and Crafts Loft. This one will be just like the previous Arts and Crafts level, but this time we're going to have a flashlight because the whole Arts and Crafts level is in disarray. To our right, there is also a charging station for the flashlight because as you use it, it will lose battery charge and you will need it. Right now we can see Sun hiding, and as soon as we choose our first picture to paint, the lights will go out at a certain point while we continue building our arts and crafts projects, and Sun will turn to Moon, and you'll need the flashlight to make him go away. Just like in every other level that he's in, you point light at him and he doesn't like it and he goes away. We'll have to do that here as well. It's also important to note that, especially when painting, you do have to use the water cup, the one cup that does that one. It has no number on it, it's just water. So when you're switching paint colors, unless you're intentionally trying to mix colors, you do want to dip it in the water before changing colors with your paintbrush. And we just shooed Moon away with our flashlight. Everything else is the same. You still use the rope to change the available accessories for each art project. You still use the dart gun to choose what you want. And there you see us charging up our flashlight. So keep all of those things in mind as you play along. And otherwise, it is exactly just like the other arts and crafts levels. If you just saw that, if you take too long to pick up the pieces of materials that you've chosen with the dart gun, they will disappear. So do keep that in mind if you're trying to collect an accessory for your art project and it's just not in the tray. Either it bounced out or it has disappeared if you've waited too long. So that's not a glitch, it's meant to be that way.
really speaks to me. And most of it's compliments.
As you've probably noticed, Moon goes almost always to the same places. He'll hide right there underneath the fort. Sometimes he's right above the top of the fort, either to the left or the right of the wall where you choose your accessories with the dart gun. And he can also come up close to where we're standing, near the counter, either to the left where the paint is, or to the right between your art project and the computer screen. Those are the places that he always goes, so check those often while you're creating your project. If you don't see him in the background, then most likely he's up close to where you are. I do apologize if it looks a little bit dark, but I'm trying to conserve my battery on the flashlight because the more often that you have it on, the more quickly that the battery depletes. So a lot of the time I will just work in the more dark room and only flick the flashlight on when I'm actively looking for Moon, just to conserve that battery. And with that, we have completed the arts and crafts level. Our prize is Moon. Moving on, we take off our mask, go back into the ruined location, and we're going to be doing the Office Puppet Master minigame. This one is like the other Office games, however, it is much more difficult. There are a lot of things going on in this Office level. The first thing that we are going to do, we can open the drawer to the left and we find a keypad. You'll enter the code 1983 and we will collect a trophy called Remember Jeremy. This is our first plushie that we can earn. This one is the puppet plushie. We're going to be earning several of those, and it will lead us to a trophy and a different ending later. For right now, we have the shock button at the bottom to the right. On the cameras, you'll see mini arenas. You can shock them, and it is good to shock them because they actually eat up your power. If you leave them in the rooms and don't shock them to make them go away, they will burn through your power faster. You see the little caution symbol on the camera screen that lets you know that there's movement on the camera. It's almost always a mini arena which needs to be shocked, or there is a crawling baby. That one you can also shock. He will only attack you through the vent in front of you. So do be careful of that. We have Ballora. We want to follow the same rules with Ballora that we did with all the other office personnel that would come after us. Let her get kind of close to the door where the light and the shadow meet in that hallway. Let her get kind of close to where the shadow starts before closing the door. Listen for the knock before opening the door again. And keep an eye on those mini arenas. We don't want to let our power get too low, and they do drain the power. See there on the right camera? There's the baby. You can see the eyes glowing at the end of the vent hallway. Again, we have mini arenas to throw. They block the buttons for the doors and the vent, so you do have to grab them and throw them to get them out of the way so you can access your buttons. Yes, that baby in the vent, you'll see purple eyes glowing all the way at the back. If the baby is about to rush towards you, be prepared to push that vent button and keep an eye on the cameras. As you can tell, this level really doesn't give you very much time to breathe or collect your thoughts. You're always doing something. Checking those cameras, shocking the mini arenas, throwing the mini arenas, watching the vent for the baby, or waiting for Ballora to come to either the left or the right door. Checking the time, checking the power. It can be a bit overwhelming. See, you turn your back for 1 second and the mini arenas are bombarding you. But just as a warning, this isn't even close to how difficult the next office level is. However, I found these to be quite fun. They kept me engaged the entire time. I really enjoyed them even when I was frustrated by them. So try to take it in stride. Another successful minigame completed, and we get chattering teeth, which we can find on a little table in the Pizzaplex.
A message for you, Nathan. Portal to the stars.
We just activated the Mystic Hippo again. There's our chattering teeth. And you can see our puppet memory plush here on the table. We're going to be collecting several memory plushes that will be used later on for a trophy. And the steel door there, you see there's purple smudge all over it. It's graffiti, and it will look clear. The graffiti will look clear up until you complete the task. It's a clue. It's giving you a task, and once it's completed, it will appear smudged and no longer legible. That lets us know that we have completed that task. That particular graffiti was related to the puppet plush. As we walk around the Pizzaplex, looking at all of the different items that we've collected through our playthrough, we've finally reached the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and remember, Khajiit always has wares. I'll see you next time.